Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I have another Kingdom Hearts video. I got a Sora figure to open up and review with you guys. So I did buy him secondhand, which was fine. But I did pay a lot for him, even secondhand, because this particular one is worth a lot of money. And it's really hard to find one that's cheap, so you're not going to find one that's cheap because it's by that company. I do believe this is Bring Arts, and their figures are extremely well done. So yeah, I did cut the tape so we didn't have to worry about that. So the seller did add a little note there. And the packaging, they did such a great job. I literally just, all I did was open this up, and they have everything individually wrapped, which I love. So awesome. Thank you so much. You're probably not watching my video, but that's okay. So here's that. Is there anything else that I need to... Nope, nothing else at the bottom. But yes, good job on the packaging. A+. So here we have the stand and the other accessories, and I think this should be Sora. So it does have a little sticker here. I really like that they added that little detail. Yep, here he is. I'm gonna take his accessories out of that bag really quick. That way we don't have to worry about that. It's a piece of a stand. Thank you so much for individually wrapping these. That is really awesome that you did that. Shows that you care about your customer. I really love that. Oh, sorry about that, guys. I'm just unwrapping the little pieces. It should be this other piece here. Yeah, these are... Oh! Almost lost it. Yeah, be very careful when you unbox. These pieces are easily can lose them. Super easily. Yeah, this figure in particular by Bring Arts, it retails from $100 to $150 to $200, depending on where you buy it from. It is not cheap. It is not. Yeah, I didn't even though I paid secondhand for it, I didn't pay nearly as much, but I still paid a good amount just for this particular figure. I'm not gonna say how much, because yeah, it was not the best. All right, everything's out now. Sorry about that, guys. Took so long, but I had to figure that out. Is this... All right, let's get a good look here. Finally, we can look at my Sora. Yes, all the pieces are here. We got them all. So here is Sora. This is from Kingdom Hearts 3. Oh, look at his face. So good, so good. He has layers in his hair because you know he's got all those different spiky spikes, and he also has the different texture as well. And they did a great job with the paints. It actually has the different shades of brown. So we got like the lights to the darks. And he's got like his face is just neutral. Piercing blue eyes like he has in the game. Excuse my dirty nail there. I was out in the garden digging. And yes, he's just so cute. And then, of course, we have his Kingdom Hearts 3 outfit, which I love this outfit. This has to be my favorite outfit he wears in the games. Just because I love red. Red's my favorite color. So, this is my favorite for sure. So here's his crown necklace he always wears. He's always had this ever since he was a kid. He's always had that necklace. He's got a black tank top, and they actually painted the trim around the neck piece when it comes down to a V shape. So that is actually painted white. And then we have his vest, which is actually a hoodie vest, and it is black with this checkerboard pattern on the inside. So we have the checkerboard, black and white, and then of course the 2 buttons on the inside of the collar. So there's a gold button on that side, a gold button on that side, and then the back of the hood is black, and then the inside of the hood is red. And then of course the black goes all the way around, and then he has this blue stripe down the middle of the sleeves, and he's got these blue pockets to match the blue stripe on that side. And they actually painted the zipper detail, which you can see is a silver zipper right there, and he's got this blue belt, and they actually painted the belt buckle silver. Yep, good job. They did a great job on that. I love that. He's got his long gloves. He actually never wore gloves that were this long. These are actually almost all the way up to the elbow, almost elbow length, and they almost look like gauntlets, but they're not. But they are that same blue, and then it has a yellow strap around the wrist. Sorry, my camera's not focusing. And then the strap actually has a buckle that is painted silver. And then his actual glove piece has these little round bits, which I always think these are supposed to, like, they look like those Tron circle things, but I don't think that's what that's for, but yeah. And then the inside of the glove is red, and they are fingerless gloves. Yep, on both hands they are the same, so same gloves. And then his pants are a cargo short, almost capri type pant. We have all these awesome details here. Lots and lots of pockets. Sora always has tons and tons of pockets, and he loves his baggy shorts. So we have the black shorts, and then we have these straps going across the knees. Well, close to the knee. It's about where the thigh is. Sorry. The knee's down here. This is the thigh. So it's around the thigh, middle length of the thigh, with these red straps, and it goes all the way around. And then he's got the massive pockets here on the sides, which are blue, and then they have the gold buttons. And then of course he has his capri shorts that are, like, since they're long, they are actually cropped, so he pulls them up and makes a V shape so you can see his ankles. And then his shoes, he usually likes to keep the same shoes. He loves yellow. These big yellow clown-like shoes is what they like to call them, but they're not. But yeah, they're yellow. And then the soles of them are brown. And look, they actually have little crowns on them, because, you know, he's the crown. He's got that crown motif that he always has. And then of course we have a black buckle going across the shoe where there would be a shoelace. Instead there's a buckle, and it is black with a silver belt buckle. And then of course the toe of the shoe is rounded, and it actually is very tall, so it's like a boot almost, but he also has a buckle around the ankle of the shoe. So these are like high tops, and then he's got them folded down at the toe. So you got the yellow and 2 black, and they actually put some gradient on here, so it's not exactly black. So as you can see, there's a little bit of that blue mixed in, so it's got that ombre effect, which is really, really nice. I also noticed with his face, his hair is not matte. It's actually very glossy. Super cute and pretty. I love that, because, you know, it's really nice. And then of course here's the back. And oh, he's got these on his butt, he's got these pockets back here as well. So let's look at his articulation really quick. So he can move at the head, so he can look side to side, up and down. So he's got a ball joint there. He's got a swivel at the waist, like a realistic person, like waist articulation. So he can bend down and he can bend backwards and he can move his waist from side to side. So he can tilt every which way. His arms move at the shoulder, so they can go out and in and up and down. And we have articulation here at the elbow, so he can go in and out. And then his wrist has articulation as well. It is on a swivel, so it can just go a 360-degree turn. And then his legs, I love this too. They have a joint down the middle here. So here in the very middle where he can do splits and kicks, but you can see the joint is a lot different than that other one that I showed previously. It's got this weird peg mechanism that's completely different. And then of course, if you look at, hold on, let's see if I can, sorry, I had to put my phone down a minute. He can bend all the way back like a normal person as far as knee, when you bend your knee backwards. So there, he can bend his knee that way. And he can do like really cool poses. He can lay down and do really, really interesting poses, which is awesome. We love that. And see, he can even sit with his waist. He can actually sit in that pose, and it's really cool. So I love that. So let's just sit him here for a minute. I wish I had my tissue, because my nose is running like crazy. It's a beautiful day out. Okay. And if you were wondering, I was getting a lot of Kingdom Hearts merchandise recently because I just bought Kingdom Hearts 3 on the Switch because I've never got to play the third game because I had the original games, but I didn't have the systems to play most of the in-between games, or I was never able to play 3 because I did not have a PS4 or an Xbox. So I'm so glad that it's on the Switch now. And I also wanted to point out about his clothes that his jacket actually moves. It's this rubber material, so it actually you can actually move it out some. So if you want to make it blow in the wind or something, you could do that for pictures, which is really awesome. So yeah, let's get on to what he came with. He came with his extra head face, which you can change out his heads. So this one is a frowny kind of mad face, like he's very serious and upset that, something has happened. So you got this face, and then you have his neutral face. And then he comes with his extra pair of hands, which we love the extra pair of hands. We got so many options as far as posing with hands. We have the normal out hand, like you would be normally out. So we got 2 of those at the same. And then we have a pointing finger hand. So he's pointing his finger in that hand, and he's pointing his finger in the other hand. So we have 2 of those. And then we have this one, which is open, but in almost like a fist, but not quite, so that he can hold his keyblade. So we have 2 of those. And this is his keyblade here, which I keep getting the keyblades mixed up, and I'm sorry that I said that in the last video. I did get them mixed up. This one is actually the shooting star keyblade. I got them mixed up. There's one called the wishing star, and then there's one that looks similar to that, and they all have star in the name, but this one I believe is the shooting star. And the reason why this is called the shooting star is because he can transform his keyblade into these guns, which shoot out stars. So he holds these, and they will just like shoot out these rays of light of stars. And here's the other one. So here's the end of the keyblade. So we got, see, it goes into pieces. So you got one, he holds one in the right hand and one in the left hand. And then of course we have the extra mechanism piece here that goes into that. There's like there's a way to connect it, so because I do believe this is supposed to come apart so that he can, no, maybe not this one. There's one of these in one of these figures where you actually have to pull the Keyblade apart, but this one does not come apart. Okay, so yeah, there's all the Keyblade pieces. And he comes with this awesome stand, which is in the shape of the Kingdom Heart. And I'm not exactly sure how it goes on to the thing, because I think I did it wrong, but I'm not really sure. I have to look at the directions. They did include the directions, which was really awesome that they included those. It's in Japanese. it's in Japanese, but that's okay. But I'm actually learning how to read Japanese. So yeah. But yeah, the pictures are self-explanatory, so you can actually, follow the pictures and it won't be a problem. But this is I knew this was supposed to bend. Like, see, it shows that it bends, but I think I put it on wrong. I'm not really sure what I did there. But I'm kind of scared to bend it, because it doesn't really want to bend. It shows that it would bend right here where the screws are, but I'm kind of worried about bending it, so I'm not going to do that. But yeah, there's Sora from Kingdom Hearts 3. So I do have my other Sora from the Bring Arts series to compare with you guys. And I also have my other Sora that I did not show you that I've had for a long time. I've had him for a really long time. So here is the Bring Arts Sora, the one that's super expensive and pricey. And then here's the one that I did recently. The, what was it? Diamond Select Sora. And this is from Kingdom Hearts 2. So it's not, I don't have an exact comparison to 3, but this is from 2. And there is a definite size difference. Like, you can see that size difference completely. Look, even the Keyblade's bigger than him compared to the new Sora. And the faces are so much different. Like, this one looks super cartoony and terrible, and it still has that weird mark that I can't get off. And this one looks more accurate to the game. So, and look at the hair. It just looks like it looks like a plant or something. I don't know. It looks weird. So there's the Bring Arts Sora and the Diamond Select Sora. And then I have this one right here, which is my favorite out of all of them. Even compared to this one, I think this one's my favorite. I don't remember who makes this one in particular, but this is him in his Valor form. And hang on a second. I'm gonna move these to the side real quick and put them all three next to each other. Let me move his head there. So here is the other one that I have here, and if you look at his face, it's so much cuter. Like, I love this face. He's got a smiling face, and his eyes look really nice. The Bring Arts Sora does not have any eyelashes. This one has some slight eyelashes to the side. This one has, let's see, does he have eyelashes? No. Not really. He doesn't really have eyelashes. He's got an eyelash on the top lash, but not a bottom lashes. So they didn't, excuse me, I'm sorry. They didn't put that on there. But this one definitely has a nice lashes. And you can see the hairstyle differences. This is also from Kingdom Hearts 2. So these two have similar hairstyles. Like, you can see how the spikes go out to the right of his forehead right here. And it's very, very, what do you call it? Rubbery. His hair is very rubbery. Well, this is just a hard plastic. But it's the same kind of rubber, almost. This is a different kind. This is not even rubbery. So, but it's very hard. And then this one is like, yeah. And then if you look at the back here, let's turn him over. Very similar in the back, except this one has like Sonic the Hedgehog height spikes or something. And this one just comes to like a triangular point. And then if you look at the new one, he's got almost that same pattern right here, which is what it should be right here at the back. One giant triangle shape. And then the two side looks like cat ears almost. But yeah. But this Sora is very old. And if you notice this one, if you look at the skin tone, look at the skin tone difference. He's very orange, while this Sora is the normal color he's supposed to be. And this one's just plain, I don't know what color you want to call that, but yeah. It's very odd. I don't know why, but yeah, it's cheap, so I guess that's why, but yeah. But this one's definitely my favorite. I don't know about you guys. He kind of has, he does have the wrong hair color. Like, at first, I didn't notice it, but then when I look at, the newer ones, his hair color is more of Roxas's hair color, which is kind of unfortunate, but it's very yellow, and it's got some highlights of brown, so it looks like, it almost does look like Roxas, but it's not, obviously. And I loved that they actually gave him a real metal necklace. Like, ooh. And I think this was Bring Arts as well before they, did all that. But I could be mistaken. I don't know for sure. But yeah, he's in his little form here. And as you can see, the differences between the outfits. So this one has the fleur pattern. I don't know how to say that. They're fleurs. And then this one has these X cross patterns here on the bottom of the shorts. And I loved this about this Sora in particular. Look how shiny his boots are. His shoes. And they actually move. Like, you can actually move his toe, which is awesome. And they actually gave him a metallic sheen on the outfit, which was awesome. But he pretty much has the same articulation as this one, except for, he's got the extra toe articulation. So he does actually swivel at the waist ever so slightly, though. Not as well as this one, but he does have that. And his hands, he did not come with any... He didn't come with he came with an extra keyblade, but not... I don't think he came with extra hands or faces or anything. But his hands are really cool because they actually put a little peg in the middle so that when you put the keyblade in, there's a little hole right there and it can clip in, which is really nice. And he came with this keyblade, which is the Lion King one, which is called, if I'm not mistaken, the Pride something or another. My goodness, I cannot remember. There's so many keyblades, it's hard to keep track of some of them. But yeah, this one is he gets this from the Lion King. So Simba gives this to him. And it's got look, it's got Simba's head right here in the middle. And it's got a vine as the little chain. And it also has Simba's head as a baby cub right here at the bottom as the charm. And they actually had a real metal piece right here as the chain. They also did that with this one as well. There's this metal piece here. But this one is like a hard plastic. And this one's a little bit more sturdier and nicer compared to this one. But I still like the shooting star one. It's really nice. I didn't discuss the details of the shooting star one for those who want to know about the shooting star keyblade. So we got the big star on the tip of the keyblade. And it's this gold star. And it's very sparkly. And then it goes into this little pattern that looks like a sun, and then it goes all swirly, and then it has a wing attached to it. Kind of looks like a wing too for the actual key part, but then it goes into a wing right here to the middle where the handle is, and then the handle is black in the middle, and then it has the gold right here, and then it goes into this like I said, it's like a wing pattern. So then it goes from this gradient from this light blue, sky blue sort of color, I guess, to this darker blue. And then, of course, the charm has this one piece of metal, and then the rest is just plastic, but it does have two little stars on the bottom. This one has an actual metallic-y star thing. And then, of course, his shooters are that same design because it's the same Keyblade. It just turns into a shooter. Okay, yeah, so this is what happened. This piece right here goes in here. I think it either broke or they just come out. It looks like it might have came out. It actually might have broke off because if you look at that, it looks like it broke. I can glue that back in. It's fine. But yeah, here's the little shooters. Yeah. And I like that he's taller than the other ones if you compare. Let's just look at a size comparison really quick. Just really fast. Let me see if I can... There we go. Hold on a minute. Let's put you guys side by side here. Yep. You can see the vast difference in heights. Like, this is definitely the tallest one. Shortest, medium. So, the new one is super tiny. I didn't expect him to be that small, but I don't mind. But it's interesting that he is that tiny. It really is. But, hey, what can you do? And that is fine. But he will not be in scale with the other figures then, because Mickey Mouse is just going to be way too big. Yeah. Mickey's head is like bigger than Sora. See? And I didn't mention this. I didn't do a review on Mickey, but I did just get him as well. And if you look, he doesn't have a tail. Why did they not give him a tail? So this is Mickey from Kingdom Hearts 2. And he also, him and Sora like to match outfits, if you didn't know. So, if you notice the similarities here, we got the red and the yellow. The red, the yellow. Yeah. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. Oh, my allergies are kicking in like crazy. It's such a nice day today. But yeah, see, he's got the red, the yellow. This Mickey does not have very good articulation at all. He's also by Bring Arts. And this is his Keyblade here that he has. If I'm not mistaken, you know when I said that Roxas's Keyblade was the shooting star? Because you can see how I'm saying like they look so similar. So here's Roxas's that he had from the last review. And then if you look at the actual shooting star one, they look so similar. This one is actually called the Oath Taker. And this one is the shooting star. I got them mixed up. But yeah, here's that one. And it also has a little star. But the star is actually a pawpaw fruit. But it kind of looks like this kind of looks like those charms that Terra, Aqua, and Ventus have. The little star things. So I'm not sure why that is, but it's there. And you can see the differences between the Keyblade sizes as well. They're about the same, but not exactly. But this Sora could hold this one easily. It seems like this one is way too big for him. Like, don't you guys think that this is too big for him? Like, they didn't proportion this very well. His Keyblade should be way smaller because of how small he is. It's just not proportionated correctly. It just isn't. Because, like, if you look, it's taller than he is. Like, that's just not right. It shouldn't be that way. Like, even if you look at this Keyblade, the Kingdom Key one, look, it's just way too big. I mean, I know that one doesn't go with him, but, like, if he had the Kingdom Key, it just doesn't make sense. Like, I don't know. But, yeah, so here is my Soras. And I'm not going to change the hands or anything out for you guys, because it's just going to take too long. This video is already long enough. But you get the gist of how it works, and I'm pretty sure you can tell. But, yeah, it's really nice to have, though, the different varieties, and then you can pick a favorite. But if you can't afford this one, You probably can't afford this one either because it's... I actually looked at this one, and this one's also pricey. Your best bet is the Bring Arts one. I mean, sorry. Bring Arts. This is Bring Arts. This one is Diamond Select. Yeah, you're better off with the cheaper one. And it kind of looks like this is like his cousin or something. Like, hey cousin, like they just don't look the same. So this is bothering me though. Is this the Bring Arts one and this is a Bring Arts one? I think these are the same company, but I could be wrong because there's one other company that makes another Sora Kingdom Hearts characters, and I don't remember what company makes them. But yeah. This one also doesn't have, you can't move the, you can move it slightly. Come on, move your hand. You can move his, outfit like this, ever so slightly, but not as much as that one. And he does have the hood on the back, too. So, he just has the fancier colors. But yeah, I do prefer this one. I can't believe he's so yellow now that I looked at him. He looked normal when I got him, but then after I see these two, it's like, oh geez, yeah, that's not the correct color. Though you could say he's more of a yellowy color if you want to, because he is supposed to be darker than his friends. So his friends because they're all different skin colors. So yeah, there's my review on the Kingdom Hearts 3 Diamond. Oh my gosh, I did it again. The Kingdom Hearts 3 Bring Arts Sora regular form, because this is just him when you first meet him in the game. Yep. So yep, there's my review on that. I'm so sorry for my runny nose and my horrible review. It's probably not that good, but yeah, you do have these extra pieces for the stand. I'm not sure how they work exactly. I think this is the piece that's supposed to move right here. Yeah, this is the hinge piece, because this is how you're supposed to put him on it, and he's going to be able to do different poses and stuff, but I just don't know how that works as far as this goes, but I'll figure it out. But yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching, though. And if you're new here, please feel free to hit the subscribe button. Thumbs up if you like videos like these. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!